morning, you beautiful creatures. How the devil are you? I hope you're well. If you're new here, my name is Lou, or Lucifer, as my friends like to call me. By my friends, I mean my ever-growing army of demons.
It's the most wonderful time of day.
You will know his name eventually. This is Gareth. He is...
Say my name.
No! This is Gareth. He is fun, and he is also my husband. We're not going to stop doing that until probably the end of the month. Then we'll go back to our regularly scheduled programming. We are not alone today. No, we have our friend.
Hello.
Max.
Hello.
We stole him off the street, and now he's coming to For the Love of Horror with us. No, he is our longtime best friend, and this is his first love of horror, so we are going to treat him to all the spooky goodness.
The chaos.
And the chaos. And it's going to be great. It's going to be a fun time. So we are going to For the Love of Horror. Yes, it is that time of the year again. And you know, probably noticed that I have got the makeup and the eyes back in. So for one weekend only, I'm going to try and feel as normal as possible. Whether that's going to go well or not, I don't know. If you haven't been here, I have endometriosis and it is literally kicking my ass. But we are going to have a very good time.
The horrors persist.
But so do I. Today, what's the schedule?
What isn't the schedule? So, Jamie Kennedy, many more.
Really? You wrote the schedule?
Jamie Kennedy, Leah Waddell, Amy Donald, Dead Meat James, Marley Shelton, Kate Ashfield, and Christopher Nelson. I think that's it for today. We've got more tomorrow.
We've also got 2 or 3 talks as well. So if you...
And many friends.
And many friends. So if you do see us running around like headless chickens and we can't stop, we do pre-apologise. For the Love of Horror is always our busiest convention. It's always the convention that we meet the most guests. So we like to take this opportunity to show you how it's doable, how we plan for it.
They've repaved this area.
Good Lord.
God.
Wow, everything's coming up, Millhouse. Yeah, so these vlogs are essentially to help you guys to navigate your first conventions for the love of horror, whatever that may be, with Monopoly events. But we are going to have a horrible time in the best possible way. We are home. Let's do it. We are here at the crisp time of 8 AM in the morning to get here at a good time because it gets crazy busy.
But you can confirm, well, we can guarantee that our friends at Team Roguemeister are here now.
Yeah!
They were here 5 minutes or half an hour ago.
This is disabled parking as well, isn't it? Over here.
Anyone can park here.
Oh, anyone can park here. So try your bets, but we never do. Never. Gareth is literally going full like meerkat mode trying to find all our friends. No, stop. Oh my god. It is such a wonderful sight to see already. Again, like we say, just come early. It just makes your life so much better. It might kill you throughout the day, but why not? They got a ghost train back as well. If anybody remembers David Arquette on the ghost train, that was a phenomenal sight to see. We were inside at the time, weren't we? And we didn't see it. However, that clip is very wholesome and you should sort it out.
So loud.
But hopefully we should be getting in soon. Hello. Hello. Did you see her run?
Yeah.
It was like weapons. Yeah, he was shared. Max and Gareth have both been coerced by sweet treats. I've lost them. See, here's me like wanting to go full on relax for the day, and Gareth going, no, we've got a schedule to adhere to, and already he's been stolen away from me. I believe that Gareth did get a little bit of B-roll, I'm not sure. I don't know these things until I'm editing them, so either that or we're going to come back in later. Hiya, love you. Oh my god, look right ahead. Yeah, he's here, he's here. Oh my gosh, yes, incredible. No, you're alright. Da na 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 na. We are in the autograph hall. Oh my god. Jesus. It's Vlogception. Alright then, we are back. We've literally been catching up with all of our friends, but it's pretty much the same setup. Seems like they've got more seats this time, which is a massive improvement. We've got all of our heavy hitter guests over here, Simon Pegg, Elliot Fulham, and all the other good ones. And then we've got more over here. Oh my god, Linda Blair's over there. She's going to be over there. I think I'm going to just vomit. I'm going to vomit. And Nick Castle as well. Moving around, you've got set builds just up over here. Following along. Hello! Following along, you've got your photo ops over here as well. So you've got A, B and C. There we go. Relatively spaced out for you. You've got your drinks area. You can't get food from that area. You can get drinks, but we'll show you where you can get food a little bit further down. And then, yeah, everything's pretty much the same. Got the lines as well. Yeah, it's looking good. And then they we're back again. We've been doing a million things. How many autographs have we got through so far?
5.
We've got through 5 autographs so far.
We did Amy, Debbie,
yeah.
Katie.
Yeah.
4.
So we've done 4 autographs.
This is number 5.
This is number 5. What did you think about meeting James?
I'm still not okay. I'm still a little bit shaky.
You did so well,
I did, but it was still a very nervous situation, but it was good.
So freaking wow. Also, just want to prove a point. This is his queue line. Loads of people were commenting on the announcement saying, oh, you know, YouTubers won't bring a massive queue line. He has done so much for the horror community and he's such a lovely individual. Well, James and Chelsea are. And they've got a massive queue. So just to prove a point, yes, they can bring people, and loads of people have been really excited about meeting him, and yeah, so pipe down.
Literally, he is probably one of the titans within like the horror like streaming community, and he gives so many people a gateway to like express their love for horror, pun fully intended. But yeah, he's a beautiful person,
He is a beautiful
human being, and his values are incredible, and yeah.
Well, that's the thing. That's the Max is new to this.
Yeah, sorry.
That's the thing as well. Like he brings in a lot of newbies to the horror community as well with the kill count. So you know, it's the whole gateway thing, the gatekeepery thing of well, I've been watching horror movies for years and whatever.
Everybody needs to start somewhere.
Everybody needs to start somewhere. Like Gareth is starting in this queue right now. Hi. That's my husband. We've got a few more autographs to do, and then we are literally going to have a photo op, and then we are just going to chill. So please don't worry if you think that we've missed everything. We haven't. We're just trying to get all of the autographs done first, and I think that's the best plan of attack, to be honest, because once they're done, then we don't have to worry about anything. Also, shout out to Kai and Mads for giving us wedding presents. It's really heavy. I don't know what it is, but we're going to do an unboxing when we get back. It's very exciting. But it feels good to be back. It feels really good to be back. It's busy though. It's really busy. But we're getting through it. We're doing it. We're getting through it.
Fans in today. Yes! Yes! Put some respect on Halloween 3. Yes, brother!
You know, had they called it Season of the Witch, it wouldn't have been Halloween, but it would have been fine. But everybody expected Michael Myers, so there was a big disappointment at the end of Halloween 3 in the Michael Myers fans. Yeah. But it was a fine movie. Actually, it holds on all by itself.
But it has found a whole new audience in the Monday. We were having a little chat, and you were talking about your Spotify. Am I right there? Yes.
Hi, welcome to Manchester.
Good morning.
Halloween 6, The Curse of Michael Myers, a movie that you scored not once, but twice. Could you tell
In front, this one was for the gas station.
Oh no, this is Kills.
That's Kills. This is from the gas station. This is from the flashback, isn't it?
Yes. Yeah.
How do you know that?
Because I watch these films religiously. Michael is my favourite icon.
Yeah.
I love Michael so much so.
A little more extension on this.
If they ever change the menu, I will scream, because these salt and pepper fries are to die for. These are the prices, what you're looking at from the street food kitchen. And do you know what? For a convention, that is not bad at all, and you get a decent amount as well. So I would fully recommend street food kitchen. We're having a bit of a powwow now. We're going to have a little bit of a breather, and then we're going to get back to it with Jamie Kennedy. I kid you not, all the way throughout the year, I have cravings for certain things. And these salt and pepper chips, I have cravings for. What'd you get?
My usual bacon and cheese.
Bacon and cheese. What did we get?
Poutine.
Poutine. So we got 3 different kinds this time. Honestly, for the price you pay, it is so worth it, and it is so good.
Had some brilliant times, had some brilliant Q&A panels, but it's time to ramp things up a bit. We're into the afternoon. Are you ready to make some noise? Alright, let's see where you are with the energy. If you're happy and you know what, clap your hands. Fuck me, I did not expect that to work. Good for you guys. He lives on a pineapple under the sea. The hell is going on? Sweet Caroline. Just make this fucking happen, man. My friends, I'm very excited to bring our next person to the stage, an incredible creator. I know you're all a fan of Dead Meat, so hey, let's not waste any time. Can I get some clapping and cheering? Let's go for a 10! Please welcome James from Dead Meat! Amazing, what a reception! Hey! Oh, that's loud. Hey, everybody. First of all, thank you so much. Will we do the seat? Yeah. We'll do the scene.
We're gonna stand.
Okay. Thank you for the kill count on the Mummy you put out 2 weeks ago. Everybody.
Okay. 1999. Okay.
Big fan. Big fan.
No one ever loves the 30s one. I don't really love it either.
No. Let's not talk about the 2000s one.
Oh yeah.
First of all, let's get to it. Before we get to some questions, and we are going to have some questions. If you do have any, do me a favour, pop up your hand. My friend David here. Oh, that is so many hands going on. Wonderful. We're going to get to the questions as quickly as we can. We have to talk about the channel.
Sure.
First of all, what inspired you to start the channel? Is it just fandom? Is it about doing something different? What inspired you to get things going?
Well, we had another channel, and I will constantly talk in the first person plural. We, because I'm just used to Chelsea being here, and there's even a mic, and I'm so sorry she's not here. She wishes she could be. I feel like I'm missing half myself doing this. This is the first time I've ever done a convention by myself. Yeah, so I'm just like, this is what you guys all have to do? Like, you don't have someone to bounce off of? This is rough. We've been doing this on easy mode. But, yeah, we met in film school and always liked making things. And we started with another channel where we did sketch comedy. And it was fun, but we also had a few other people involved. Even though I was doing most of the editing and decision making, it would be like running decisions by a group of committee. I got sick of doing that. So eventually, after a few years, I was like, I just want to make a channel for myself where I'm just making the thing. I don't have to rely on anyone else. What's something I've always loved? Horror movies, since I was a kid. So, I mean, when I was a kid, I like made a little website with horror movies. I had kill counts on there, and I was like, oh, I'll just make videos about kills in it.
Like, die, and whether they came to you and said, hey, can we make your head explode, or if you came to them and said, hey, can you make my head explode?
That was all their idea, probably Spencer's idea. He's a sick fuck like that. The head cat, whoa! Am I not allowed to say suck fuck? What, did I cross a line? YouTube!
No, I think we're all right.
They followed me across the pond. Yeah, I think that was Spencer's idea. I had to get my head cast for that. And that was I think it was like 45 minutes of just being encased in the alginate or whatever. It was so hot and sweaty in there, and it was so heavy. They never talk about how heavy that gets, and it's like a strain on your neck as it's drying. But it was kind of fun to do. I would do it again now. For like a few months after that, I wouldn't do it again. But now I'm like, I've forgotten the bad parts. I would do it again. But I was just telling this story to someone else. I filmed all day for that music video. And then I was tired and left after I wrapped. So they had the fake me, whose head they were gonna blow up. And I wanted to see it in person, but I was too tired, so I left. And that night, they recorded it and sent me the video. But I have an Android phone, and they have, I think it was Spencer has an iPhone, so I don't know if you know this, when we get the videos, it's all fucking like super low res, it looks like. So I get this video of a person who looks like me, their head exploding, in the grainiest like 240p footage. I felt like I was back in the Bush era, and I just downloaded like a fucking like terrorist video, and it was terrifying. It was so fucked up to watch. And then I just had to be like, no, this isn't real. But it was great. I wish that we hadn't been killed so early on, because now I feel like their music videos are so bigger budget. I would love to be in those. And I'm like, dude, just say we're twins of our characters, you know? I'm gonna petition to get back in more. And nasty, but it's so consistent and so comprehensive and complete. Warwick Davis just completely disappears in that skin, and it's such a, I don't know, it's instantly recognizable, and like even people who haven't seen the movies kind of know, like, oh, that horror movie Leprechaun. I feel like Gabe Bartalos doesn't get enough credit for that look, and I think that yeah, I would say that. We were in when he was in hospice, and like you got to know that we were taking care of her, and I just had to come up with that off the top of my head, and I had to stop and just like stop myself, and I'm recording it, and I know that an editor is going to be working on it later, so I'm just like stifling crying. I'm just like, hey, I'm sorry, man. I need a minute, man. So just stuff like that. I got emotional talking about Gressel just being my best friend. and his speech at our wedding. So it was just a very vulnerable, nostalgic thing to go through, and I hope that the people who watch it like it, and it's not too like masturbatory, but we'll see how it goes.
I lost the button, I'll do that again. Oh, right there, hello.
Hi James, absolutely lovely to meet you earlier. So, throughout all of your conventions, you've interviewed so many horror icons. If you could interview a horror icon who is no longer with us, who would you interview?
Wes Craven.
Yes.
I never got to meet Wes, I never got to meet George Romero. And those two in particular just kills me. Also, you know, like Toby Hooper, but like, just Wes and George just seem like, in everything I've seen, just like the kindest, most intelligent, just like thoughtful, humanist people. And God, I wish I could have met them and just talked to them.
Some great choices, absolutely brilliant. Right there, my friend.
Hi, James. During the strike, you covered the guy who didn't like musicals.
Yeah.
Is there any chance you would cover the rest of the Hatchetfield trilogy, like Black Friday and then Christmas Die, anything like that?
So we watched Black Friday, I think last year, thinking that we would cover it, and it didn't grab me as much as Guy Who Didn't Like Musicals. Like, I love Guy Who Didn't Like Musicals. Black Friday, I feel like was they tried to be more serious with it. It wasn't as goofy, and so I didn't love it as much. And then I haven't seen Nerdy Fruits Must Die yet, but and maybe
any particular scene or even like a full movie where you've gone like, oh my, that is like fucking brutal, and like don't even want to come back to the movie at all because it's like that bad.
Like anything that's like too much for me almost. Yeah. It's been a long time since I've watched it. I don't even remember if it was before or after I started Dead Meat. Martyrs, I remember being like, this is kind of fucked up. Wasn't a big fan of it, but I'm curious if I would like it more watching it again. I just told this story to someone. When we honeymooned in London, the Prince Charles Theatre is like a big theater there, right? Yeah. People were like, you gotta see a movie at the Prince Charles Theatre. It's historic and everything. We're like, okay, yeah, we'll do that. We love movies. And we looked up what was playing. And we saw there was a 35mm print. I had never seen it, Chelsea had. But on our honeymoon, we saw Salo, or 88 Days of Sodom. I don't know if I need to see that movie again. I almost threw up in the theater. I literally had to get a cough drop from Chelsea and put it in my mouth to prevent myself from retching. If you don't know what I'm talking about, it's a pretty intense movie, but it does have a message about fascism, which is very relevant nowadays. But yeah, probably Salo is one that like I don't need to watch again.
There you go, one to the Kents. All I'd like to say is it's been a delight. You're still going to have some time to do some sightings and get to meet some people. It's been absolutely brilliant, and we've got a little bit more to sign. All I'd like to say is, for the love of horror, please, could you give it up from Dead Meat?
Oh, sure, that'd be great.
Wow, the lighting is awesome. Whoa.
Very on brand.
Oh my god, Dead Meat was so good. James was phenomenal. He was awesome, and I feel like he's really given me a kick up the arse to say, come on,
You can do it.
keep going. You know, I'd love to get to that point. I would love to get to that point. We have notes about the way like the Q&A was kind of went. We'll talk about that a little bit later, but it's nearly Ted Raimi time. Once again, whoever's in charge of the playlist is absolutely killing it. Obsessed. Loving the Sleep Token and Ghost vibes. We are literally minutes away from Ted Raimi being on that stage, but also the Ice Nine Kills tracks are amazing. We are actually going to go and see them in December. We're going to go and see them in December with Creeper, so keep an eye on the channel for that one.
And also Silver Screen Con.
And also Silver Screen Con. We will be doing that for the first time. We are so freaking excited.
Schluck! Have a drunk and smoke! Ted Raimi!
Thank you. Oh boy.
I'm here now with my girlfriend. We love your country so much. We had our very first pub experience. Your beers are awesome. Just awesome. And I didn't know that I wasn't drinking gin until I came here. Boy, is it good. It was kind of amazing. We took a train 2 hours north. We had trouble finding it because we couldn't understand some of the dialects up there. But it was great. Anyway, awesome country. Thank you for inviting me to England. Very glad to be here.
Here we go, one more time. Let's hear it for Ted Raimi.
Women's classes and vice versa. It was the old times, and I, by accident, took home economics, which is something, and I was made fun of a great deal for it, which is unfortunate. I was the laughingstock of the school. I was the only boy in class, and I was walking by a class where kids were laughing, and I thought they're going to get killed as soon as the teacher sees that, but then I realized that was a class, and I couldn't believe they were getting away with it. I said, I want to do that. And that's how it started, really. I loved horror movies, though, because my parents didn't allow me to watch them. But it was I'm sure you're all very used to radio plays here, living in England with the BBC. They had them quite, they still believe they still have them, but they didn't in America. But they had one show, the CBS Radio Mystery Theater, which was horror. And I would listen to that every night. And that's really what I wanted to do. So it started with radio, not so much in film.
Let's go to number one.
Hi Ted. Oh, hello.
Hello.
Hello. There we go. I think I speak for everyone when I say it's so good to have you here and it's about time.
Oh, I thank you. Thank you very much.
With your extensive career, has there ever been a moment where it's been a scene or it's been a movie where it's been so intense and you've been put through the runner and you've gone, I'm out. Like, it's been real tough. Like, what was that moment for you if you had one?
I only walked off set once in my life. And of all the movies I've done over, my gosh, I think over 100 movies and maybe, 200 hours of television. Only one time I walked off, and that's when I began in the career as an extra. And I started off in this movie. I walked on set, I was a featured extra, which means they're going to show your face for a second. You know, that's a big deal. So I came to set, and the second assistant director, that's the guy that handles the extras like me, said, sit here and don't move. Whatever you do, don't move. I went, okay. Director comes around. Hey, you, go on set. I want you to be a featured extra and goof around in there and get used to it before we start shooting. Yes, sir. Walking down. All right. Then the second assistant director comes around. What did I just tell you? Sit down. I went, oh, okay. Sat down. Director comes around. What the hell's wrong with you? I just told you to get in that room. Oh, yes, sir. Very good. And then the assistant director comes around, yells at me again. I went, I think I'm going to go. And I left. That was the only time. But that's really the only time it was so bad that I left. I'm pretty careful when I pick a movie or a TV show that it's something that aligns with something I really want to do, and sometimes I pick it for challenging reasons, but that's the only time I've walked off. They really are always combined. I don't understand. It tickles a part of your brain, and I have a theory. I don't know if this is true, of course. I'm not a psychologist nor an anthropologist, but I'll bet you there's something in our brain that loves gore so much that it finds it so delightful that not only are we disgusted, but we also find such joy that we laugh in joy. It's funny. I don't know why. I mean, it's sick and also sad. But it's true, and whenever I'm in any movie that there's any gore, I always find I try to find a certain amount of absurdity. Whether the director lets me do it is another issue. Some directors are more forgiving with regard to how much I can do, and others absolutely are not, and they go, what the hell are you doing? Why are you doing that? And some action I might take, jumping up and down and giggling as I'm shooting somebody or something. Sometimes it's in line with the picture, sometimes it's not. And the reason is, when you do, that video game is motion capture. I'm sure you guys know what it is, but for those who don't, that is when you are photographed you are essentially put into the matrix. Your body movement, your voice, the way you look is put into a computer. It takes a day to do it. You're walking, you're talking, everything. The computer then has an image and a version of you. When you shoot a video game, you may have seen actors with dots on their faces. They're not photographing the dots. A computer is reading them and then feeding them into its own memory, creating its own puppet of you, which it already has. That's what motion capture is.
So crazy, so you don't think in those terms. And it's the same bad guys. No bad guy in history went like this. Nobody, not one of them. Because none of them thought of themselves as bad. Bad guys, which I played a lot of, I always approach them this way. Yes, they may not like what I'm doing, but in the end they'll thank me for it. Yes, it's going to be difficult for that guy to have an axe in his face, and he won't like it. But in the end, he'll thank me for it. And this is the attitude you have, which I know it sounds funny, right? But it's also sick, and it becomes interesting at that point. And so this is what I always try to approach bad guys for. And not every bad guy has a gruff voice. In fact, very few of them do. You know, the most evil people in the world are soft-spoken and look quite normal. And I think that's perhaps more interesting to start with.
Spider-Man movies, and I know your character Hoffman got so much abuse from J.K. Simmons, I think we all know as J. Jonah Jameson.
Yeah.
How was it to actually be surrounded in the biggest universe of being surrounded by one of the biggest political superheroes of that being in the Spider-Man universe?
I mean, I don't mean to be flippant. It was great. It was, to specify, all of the actors I worked with, well, I shouldn't say all, but most of them, were such actors first and movie stars second that it was a joy. Tobey Maguire is such an actor. He leaves all of his movie star fame behind. When he gets to set, he's just an actor. And that makes it easy because everybody knows that the character of Peter Parker is going to be stepped on, and so it makes it very easy. And it's kind of fun, because really, you know, Tobey Maguire is one of the biggest stars in the world, and you get to step on him, and it's fun.
That's a good one. Yeah. So, everyone knows the character of Henrietta in Linda Blair.
Woo!
What was the conversation between you and Sam when you were creating Henrietta, your portrayal?
Not much. We didn't talk that much. I remember I was, at that time, I was just about ready to go to my senior year of college, university rather, excuse me, and I think I was picking classes, actually at home. We just both happened to be at our parents' house, just by chance, and he was busy doing stuff, and he was trying to figure out, and he needed an actor that he knew, was trustworthy and all. I think he just looked at me and went, "Hey, do you want to be this Henrietta character?" I thought about it. Okay, that was it. I mean, I wish I could take it more dramatic than that, like I lost the bet or something, but no, it was really pretty mundane. And I was never sorry about it. I thought it was just great. I got to have some friends I still have today from that movie, and I'm so glad that most of you at least have seen it, and I hope you loved it and enjoyed it, because I certainly like making that movie. And yeah, I just had a terrific time, you know.
We just finished that talk, and now we're going to go to the Traders Hall for a little bit. Hopefully it's a little bit calmer, but I don't think it will be. There's a lot going on. Jamie Kennedy and he's finally arrived. I literally just sat down and then he turned up and then I got sad. Rude. Rude.
Sorry, dear.
Yeah, yes, you're learning. We've got Linda Blair, we've got Nick Castle, we've got Devon Sauer, and we've got Jamie Kennedy. Devon Sauer is not here with us at the moment. He's currently on the stagings. He's a great person to listen to. Like, he's very informative. Wow. Wow. Bleeding Marvellous, absolutely slaying it again with all the merchandise and the popcorn buckets. That is actually one from Halloween Horror Nights, I believe. So if you feel like you're getting a little bit of FOMO from not going to Halloween Horror Nights, keep an eye on Bleeding Marvellous because they are so good at bringing things back over from America. I mean, look at that Stanley Cup, that Art the Clown Stanley Cup.
We also have a Chucky one over there from Halloween Horror Nights, which I can is from Halloween Horror.
I'm obsessed. Also, they've got a big skeleton. Why the hell wouldn't you shop with them? Come on, guys, sort yourself. Alright then, kids, we are literally going to head home now because we are cooked. I'm aware this vlog isn't nearly as big as they usually are. However, it has been so freaking intense today. We have had literally like guest after guest after guest after guest. And we've been meeting up with friends and talking to people as well because this is like one of the only chances we get to like speak to people and new people that have come and spoken to us as well. It's been amazing. But because of that, we're just so busy doing different things. So hopefully tomorrow will be a little bit calmer. We can do more footage. We can do more like fun things. However, we have done quite a few Q&As.
Yes.
We've done quite a few bits and pieces. I mean, a lot of the videos we've already done basically talk about all of the sections. So this section and then the main hall. The thing is, if we keep showing you the same things, you're probably going to get bored of the same format. So it's just about trying to spice it up and trying to keep it fresh. So that's what we're trying to do. So we'd much rather give you a shorter vlog with different things than this is what we've done, we're going to do it again. That's not fair. If you do want to look at a more in-depth vlog of like the layout and everything, check out our first For the Love of Horror vlog because it covers everything. If we see anything tomorrow that we think you guys need to know about, we will tell you. But we're gonna do a little bit of talk when we get home. Yes. And then we're gonna upload the video and hopefully it'll be done for tonight so you guys can watch it tonight, ready for if you're potentially gonna come tomorrow. So hopefully that helps. Hello, we are back again. Wow. The lighting not so good in here. However, we thought that we'd pop it up so then we've got our hands and we can use them rather than just being like
our arms aren't heavy.
We've had a lot of revelations today. I have had a lot of revelations today about like YouTube in general, which I will get into as we go further on.
Thank you, James A. Janice.
Thank you, James A. Janice. I'm pretty sure that man has saved the channel. Like, I'm being serious. Anyway, we'll talk about that a little bit later. Yeah. So, For the Love of Horror, wow. First day completed.
I've missed it.
It's one of those, isn't it, where it's the same as the wedding. Like, so many people have asked us about the wedding. Thank you so much, by the way. Like, oh my gosh, everybody has just been so doting and so wonderful. Like, if we've been a little bit frazzled, it's because we have been. The same with every convention we go to, unless it's a quiet one for us. We have so many things to do. And the beauty of Gareth is that he will literally schedule the whole day for us
and come up with plans and backup plans on the backup plans.
So it feels really crappy because I know like a lot of people want to talk to us, but we have a schedule that we adhere to, and if we don't adhere to that schedule we will miss things. So in between those moments is the best time to kind of talk to us. Or
obviously you guys won't know.
No, God no.
It's not a dig. It's just if we seem vacant.
That's it, isn't it? Because I always feel bad when people kind of come over to us and like start talking and we go, we're really sorry, like we've literally got something to do. Or because we've caught up with a lot of our friends today, and For the Love of Horror and horror conventions and conventions in general are sometimes the only time that we get to catch up with our friends. And because of we're meeting more and more people at conventions, the more friends we're getting. So it's crazy. Charlie gave us these. She made some for us.
It was a ghost face and an ash.
It was a ghost face and an ash.
Year?
Yes, I think
before?
so. Either last year or the year before. And she caught up with me and she's made us some more. Look at them. We got a little cat.
And then there's a little ghost
And then
that way.
A little ghosty. I love them so much. She's so freaking talented. They remind me of when... so I used to do these with my nan and it's really nostalgic for me. So it makes me feel like I tear up every time we get a gift anyway. But something like this, it's really nostalgic for me. We also got these gorgeous bracelets as well. And they say, for the love of horror on there.
Yeah,
I'm so sorry, my darling. I forgot your name. But... I'm pretty sure we follow each other on Instagram. I am unsure. And then, out of the blue...
Just out of the blue.
Amazing.
I had this because we're big fans of Ghost.
As you can tell.
Someone came up and gave me this 3D printed goulette ring.
What's he doing?
Because it's focused on your face.
Oh, right, okay. Yeah, sorry.
It's still focused on your face. But,
sorry.
But we didn't catch your name because it was a flying visit. I think it's because of my patches and my tattoos.
Yeah.
But thank you very much.
I literally shouted after her, thank you so much, you're adorable. But we got gifted these though. Yeah. Thank you so much. We also got gifted from Kyle and Mads, who have become 2 of our amazing friends, but also are 2 of our Patreon members. So thank you so much for that.
And then you got gifted this from Uncle Frank.
Uncle Frank. So if you've seen a couple of our previous vlogs, we have an amazing Uncle Frank cosplayer on them regularly, and he literally came over and went, how the devil are you, and gave me this. So I am very chuffed with that, really chuffed with that. But yes, they gave us
got a card,
wedding presents, or a
bit of both. Right, this is the official unboxing. We also got a card from Gareth and Emma from Gibson Graphics as well.
Yes, thank you so much. It was so lovely.
Oh,
wow, that is adorable. Okay. Oh my god. Oh my gosh, look at these stickers.
To Lou and Gareth, congratulations on your special day. Here's to a love that lasts eternity. All our love, Kyle and Maddie.
Thank you so much, guys. Thank you. Oh my gosh, we truly have some of the best people that have followed this channel, and it's because of this that we've developed so many incredible like friendships and like relationships and lasting relationships.
Well, that's heavy.
I'm nervous about this. I'm really.
Here you go, you have that one.
Okay, thank you. Oh my gosh. Right, you ready?
I think some of them are like treats from when they went to Orlando as well.
This is heavy.
Ooh, this is one definitely for you.
Oh, stop it.
This is from TK Maxx.
Yeah, but you know I love a TK Maxx trip.
So nice.
Oh, stop. Look at this snow globe. Oh,
is it a musical one? Is it underneath?
No, it isn't. That's okay. Oh my gosh, that is gorgeous. Thank you so much. I love snow globes so much as well. I love them so much. Oh my gosh, and a candle. Does it sniff? It do, and it's a good sniff. That is a good sniff. Thank you so much, Kai and Mads. Thank you. Oh my god, we know the best people.
Yeah.
We really do know the best people. And thank you so much everybody again for coming to say hello, or whether you're new to the channel or you've been watching for a hot second, or you've literally watched the channel to kind of get yourselves ready for the love of horror or a convention in general. Like, thank you so much for choosing us to be your kind of guides. We do this to help people who might feel uncomfortable, or it might be their first time going and they're a little bit unsure about it. So we like to think that this helps.
Well, we've had a few people come up and tell us today.
We have. It's been phenomenal. It's been phenomenal. Now, autographs.
And pictures.
And pictures.
So we'll start off.
Okay, so to start with, we met James A. Janice. Yes.
From Dead Meat.
He was lovely.
Yeah.
Chelsea couldn't make it because of personal matters, which is absolutely fine. It is what it is. Things like this with conventions happen. Whether it's personal matters, illnesses, work, scheduling issues. Monopoly events will try their best to sort it out for you. Also, they will never take your money. Like, they will never run away with it like some conventions do, but that's another story for another day. So we've always found that if a guest for us has cancelled, e.g. Matt and Skeet, they have either said that we can have a refund or we can move it over to a future convention. So if that's happened to you for this convention, please don't worry about it. They will either offer you the choice of moving it over to April or having a full refund.
We've carried it over.
We've carried it over. Like, we're so excited to be able to do a horror convention in April because it seems to be like one of our biggest things for the channel. People seem to really love it, so it'll be nice to be able to give you guys like an April offering as well. We'll also have the June offering of HorrorCon
on my birthday.
On your birthday. We also have Liverpool Comic Con coming up in November before we go on our mini moon, so that's going to be really exciting, and it's great.
How many have we got here? One?
So many. This is the reason why we are all over the place.
So today we've had 6 autographs and 1 photo op.
Jesus Christ.
So we started off the day with Amy Donald, who plays Megan.
This video isn't sponsored.
Hang on. There we go, it focuses on Megan.
She was a dream.
She was an absolute dream. I think this was her first time in the UK, especially for a convention.
Yeah.
And she was so interested in what everyone had to say. Especially for someone that young. And to be in that much demand as well.
Oh yeah, her queue was massive. Like, we got there really early, so that's another thing that I would recommend. Just get there early. I know it's going to be a long day.
We're getting there mega early tomorrow.
We're getting there mega early for Linda Blair, but she is worth it.
Yeah, but yeah, Amy Donald was incredible.
Yeah.
So sweet. Her mum as well. I think that was her mum.
Was it?
Yeah, who sat next to her.
God. Oh, stop it. She was a dream.
She was an absolute delight. So if you ever get the chance to meet Amy Donald, go for it. One for Lou.
Oh my God. So I didn't realise how much that this would mean to me. So Shaun of the Dead is my comfort movie. It's like one of my biggest comfort movies. And Kate, who played Liz, was everything. She was wonderful. I literally just I almost broke down on her, and I was like, oh my God, you're amazing. Like, I love Shaun of the Dead. It's my comfort movie. Thank you for being like a badass that I could look to growing up. So, and she gave the best hug, and it was wonderful. She was a dream.
Yeah.
And it was her first convention as well.
I believe so, yeah.
So she took it like a trooper if it was her first convention, but she was lovely.
Yeah.
She was everything.
Absolutely loved it. Now, I'll probably say, do we put it in with the others?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. I'll probably say this was probably our craziest meet of the day.
Oh my God, it was hilarious.
But Lee Waddell, the original Ghostface from Scream.
He was a peach. I will put the photo here of what we got. So we essentially told him, like, Gareth's very proud of the fact that we're married now.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
That's why I made us matching shirts so we can carry on.
Everyone loved them.
Yeah.
But Gareth, you know, told everybody that we're carrying on our wedding celebrations over this weekend.
Because there were people who were invited who couldn't make it.
Yeah, and people who were genuinely interested. And we told Lee, and he just went off on one. He went crazy. He was like, oh, we gotta have a photo. Yeah. Pass me your phone, I'm gonna do a selfie for you. And then he like he got it. So Gareth was out of the photo. It's like, oh, we're married now. Look at that, a divorce and a wedding in one day. And we were like, what's going on? And then he was like, tag me in all of the photos, tag me in everything. I want to see everything. So he was a dream. He was very much like Derek Mears.
Yeah.
Very much like Derek Mears. What a dream.
And he had a packet of Oreos. He turned to his handler and said, open them for me. And the handler was like, okay. And then he was just there going, aren't you having one? Don't you like Oreos?
And it's a scandalous situation, but oh my God, he was a dream. Like, if you have the chance to meet him, please do.
Yeah, honestly, he was I have no words.
No words.
My favourite meet and greet though. Now, you all know that I love Halloween. So, to meet Christopher Nelson, who did the special effects makeup on the Halloween trilogy, and also the latest Ice Nine Kills project.
And he loved that you mentioned that.
He did. And on his table, Lou caught it, was screen used masks.
That's on my TikTok as well. You can check that out.
And it just blew me away just to be in touching distance of these things that I admire.
I'm usually the unhinged one at conventions where I'm like, I'm gonna steal that. No, you're not. Yeah, I am. But this time it was Gareth. I literally had to like pull him away and be like, come on, we like coming to this place. Please don't blacklist us because you've stolen these screen use masks.
And I'm so happy that he also wrote underneath the shape maker.
He was a dream. He was so lovely.
Yeah. Just absolutely made up. And then our last one for today was the man himself, Jamie Kennedy, who plays Randy in the Scream movies.
He was so nice.
He was so nice. Seemed a bit out of it, but he was still with us.
Yeah. He was so friendly.
Yeah. Gave you some really good advice with regards to stand-up comedy.
Yeah, because I used to, believe it or not, I used to do stand-up comedy when I was at uni, and the way I described it was, I feel like I've lost my funny. So how do you be funny when you don't feel funny? And I was like, because I love entertaining people, and I love like. This is one of the reasons why I do this. You know, it's kind of like that outlet for me. Like, we can be funny on here and we can entertain people whilst also helping people. And he gave me just some of the best advice ever, and he gave me the best hugs, and he was just wonderful. Like, we are so fortunate that every single guest we have met so far has been a treat.
Yeah.
Obviously, we can't say that for everybody. You know, there are some stories out there of people that aren't necessarily so great. It is what it is. It happens. People are quintessentially people. But luckily, we have never had that before. The best thing we can say with any kind of like meet and greet or whatever is just be respectful, just be kind, and, you know, energy feeds. So if you're kind to them, 9 times out of 10, they're kind to you. If they're not, it is what it is, and sometimes it's not great to meet your heroes.
Like, take when I met Michael Ironside at London.
Yeah.
He just had a consignment person with 30, and he was royally annoyed.
Yeah.
But because I went in with a positive attitude, I turned it round.
Yeah, and he seemed so much better after it as well. And then, like, the people behind Gareth got to reap the reward of that as well, because he was then, like, you know, he was full of beans for them. So I think when you're meeting a guest, just use it as to be courteous, say what you need to say, don't monologue, because you've got so many people behind you. If it's a quiet day and it's a quiet queue, fine, go for it. But when it's someone like Simon Pegg, you just have not got the time.
And Simon wouldn't give the time.
No.
He's pleasant enough, he's so pleasant.
Yeah.
Like when we met him actually in Liverpool.
But he knows.
He knows.
And the thing is, with guests like that, because they're so up there and because they're so sought after, unfortunately they can't do dedications and personalizations and quotes and stuff like that. A lot of people get et up about that. So again, another thing that we probably recommend is that if they do autographs online and they offer personalizations and quotes there, do it that way, because unfortunately it's just not going to happen.
Like, I got a Tobin Bell autograph, and it was free personalisation, free character name.
Yeah.
And I just jumped on it as soon as I saw it, because we don't know when he can come to the UK.
No,
so
exactly.
If I meet him again in the UK when Lou gets an autograph, it's a bonus.
Yeah, I may end up jumping on that depending on the situation, because like James A. Janice mentioned Tony Todd again today, and he's someone that I wish that I'd met. I really do, and I feel like again, like Sid Haig, lost opportunity, but it is what it is. Is there anything else you want to say?
I want to say from the event point of view.
Yeah.
The new guy doing the Q&As.
Oh, he smashed it. He was brilliant.
It was brilliant.
We're going to try and catch him tomorrow and catch his name, because he was so bloody good, and he was really good with like razzing up the crowd and asking questions and letting letting the audience do the work as well. So like he knew when to ask questions to kind of interject, but then knew when questions needed to be asked. The only problem was with today, we noticed it particularly early on in the day, was when it came to the Q&A time, they seemed to concentrate a lot around the front. It was only a little bit later with the later guests that they seemed to start getting the memo of coming to the back.
So I had basically had our make during the James A. Janice one.
Yeah.
The only way for like bowlers, and that has worked really well, is having a microphone set up at the front.
Yes.
And have a queue.
Yeah.
The best one we've ever been to was Liverpool.
Agreed.
With four mic stands.
Yeah.
And then just go number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, number 1, number 2, number 3, and just go like that.
Obviously, we don't know the logistics of the venue. There could be a reason why they don't do it that way. There was a time where they had 2 people that were on the mics, and they had one person closer to the back and one person closer to the front, and that seemed to work really well. We obviously don't know what's happened. A lot of things have changed, and to be honest, it's none of our business.
No.
We just look at these things from a analytical perspective and go, this is what we enjoyed, this is what we think didn't work so well this time.
But it's just a small thing.
Oh god, yeah, 100%.
The staff have been absolutely amazing.
We couldn't have done it without the staff, and they work so bloody hard.
If we gave out a few thank you cards to certain staff members who we have gotten to know really well, and just to thank them for all their hard work.
At the end of the day, treat people how you expect to be treated. If you treat people kindly and with a positive attitude, that will come back to you. If you treat them with a negative attitude, they are less likely to help you, or they will do the bare minimum for you. It's the same in any customer service situation. And just be polite to each other. So we noticed that there was a lot of like pushing and shoving today. If you want to literally go in front of somebody or just like kind of move to the side of them, just say excuse me, just use your words.
I just like same with download as well.
Well, yeah, it is.
So like, I'm just like, do you mind if we just cut through? And it's the same like because we use the access queue for Lou. It's when we have a rule that when it comes to our turn, we will let a couple people from the main queue go, because it's paying it forward. They've waited longer. We can afford that little bit of extra time just to wait a little bit. I had it at Liverpool where I did that, and then a group behind me who were diamond said, "Why did you do that?" Just paying it forward, it's just being kind.
At the end of the day, it's in our blood. We're British. We like to queue. Before I close out, I would just like, I don't know, he's probably not going to watch this vlog, but again, I would just like to say a massive thank you to James A. Janice. You've watched Dead Meat for ages, and I've kind of jumped on the bandwagon with you. But we're
watching them now.
We are. But we had such a fantastic conversation with him, and obviously, like you guys know that I'm really struggling with. Know that I'm really struggling with my chronic illness and my mental well-being, and it has had an impact on the channel. Like the numbers are down, the algorithm sucks, unfortunately. Like it doesn't give you time to be off sick, so it almost punishes you in a way. So the problem with that is the numbers are hella down. They're really low, and hopefully with it being for the love of horror, we can start bringing those numbers back up again. We're gonna have a talk about the channel after this is all finished, but
we'll probably after October, because we've got a lot.
Yeah, that's the positive. Like before that, we've had a wedding to work towards as well, so a lot of things have been put on the back burner. We've got a lot of content from before the wedding, so you've got all of that to look forward to, but we're very much looking into how the channel looks from now on. I've been having thoughts as well. About a couple of things which I'm going to run by you. So we're going to have a powwow and brainstorm, but I would just like to take this moment to say thank you so much for bearing with us. Thank you so much for bearing with me. I know it's been rough. A lot of people have been asking about live streams and Patreon and this, that and the other. Just know that I am doing my best and working hard to bring it all back together. What the channel looks like from now on, I don't know. We're going to have that... We're not going away. No, God no, we're not. If anything, we're more we're wanting it to work more.
Yeah.
But we also have to look at what's saturated and what's not. So we're going to endeavour to bring back the podcast potentially, because that's where we felt like we could really have like deep conversations about movies and stuff like that. Unfortunately, the movie review market is saturated to hell on YouTube, on TikTok, everywhere. So that's not our spiel.
We could include something similar somewhere.
Yeah,
and I'm going to talk to Lou about it.
Yeah, like movie trips and stuff like that. Like if we look at a particular movie and go, oh my god, that's groundbreaking, then yes, we're definitely going to talk about it. But we are very much concentrating on the darker slice of life.
Yeah.
So
and looking out for you guys.
Yeah, 100%. At the end of the day, we want this channel to be a channel that helps people. As two people who are neurodivergent, and I have mental illness and who is chronically ill, obviously we want to help people in a similar situation, but we also want to show people that you can enjoy having an alternative lifestyle and not have a boring life essentially if you don't want to. So what that looks like in the future, we're not sure. We really want to put a lot into it. So we're not going anywhere. If anything, James A. Janice has essentially saved the channel and made us want to work even harder for it. So we're really excited to see what that looks like in the future, and we're really excited to have you guys along for the ride. Again, what that looks like, I don't know, but it's going to be exciting. I feel like the channel has been very stagnant for a while, and it needs a breath of fresh air. It needs a new lick of paint. We've already got our like illustrator.
Yeah.
She's working on something for us, which is going to be incredibly exciting in the future. We have actually got somebody who will be doing some sound design for us as well. So we've got a really good team around us who are going to help us creatively, because at the end of the day, it's just us two working on the channel, and it can be hard. It can be really, really hard.
Especially around full-time jobs.
Especially around full-time jobs. But what I'm going to endeavour to do is upload at least once a week. Whether that is on the same day every week, I'm not sure. Again, because we both work full-time jobs. But it will be once a week in the evening. That's the promise I can make about the timing, because when I look at the analytics of the channel, our members seem to be active around between 4 o'clock to 9 o'clock PM GMT. So that's around the time that I will be uploading. Obviously this is going to be different because it's, you know,
with certain videos like these, like the conventions and the festivals, they will be going up when they're ready and
when they're ready, because when you got stuff like this, you need to be on it, otherwise you get lost. So we're going to have this video up for tonight, and hopefully you'll be able to enjoy it For the Love of Horror tomorrow. Tomorrow will be a lot more content filled, because we've got a lot of big guests to hit. Not actually, don't hit the guests. We've got a lot of big guests to meet, but we're also we've got a lot more free time tomorrow. So it means that we can go around, check the vendors, do the talks, just have a good time, show you what it's all about, and hopefully we can do a little bit more of that, because I know that you guys sometimes like the longer vlogs when it comes to For the Love of Horror. So that will be, tomorrow will be a content heavy day. Again, I will be doing a TikTok of it. If you do want to follow me on TikTok, there are a few bits and pieces that you don't see on the vlogs, that you will see on the TikTok. So it just depends. Obviously Instagram as well, we're both very active on Instagram. So I mainly concentrate on the lifestyle stuff. Gareth concentrates on the photography side of it. So if we've visited anywhere of interest, Gareth will take his camera and take a ton of photos. They're amazing. Sometimes you put them up on like Redbubble and stuff like that, don't you? So if you do want to buy from that, you are more than welcome to.
We have a Facebook group.
We have a Facebook group. It's unhinged. We have lives. They are also unhinged. We have a Patreon that's going to be getting liquor paint and having a hell of a lot more consistency now that I'm kind of back up on my feet a little bit more. I'm rapidly working towards finishing the packs for the Patreons as well, so they're going to be really fun. A little bit unhinged as well. But I think that's everything for now.
Yes.
So to end this vlog, For the Love of Horror has been amazing. We've been inspired.
Yeah.
And we really hope that we can keep you along for the journey. Please consider liking, commenting, subscribing, hitting the hype button as well if you're over 500 subscribers, but also hitting the bell icon because it means that you'll see when we've uploaded. Bless you. But all of that is free for you, but it means a hell of a lot to us. So, we've done it. We hope you've had a good day. If that's we hope you've had a good day. If not, that's okay. Always remember,
tomorrow's a new day before another one comes.
See you later, guys. Bye.
Bye.